Hello, 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 beautiful people. How are y'all doing? Facebook, Instagram. Welcome to Life with Zay and happy holidays. Happy holidays to everybody. I really wanted to go live very quickly. I wrote a post yesterday and I was like, you know what? I need to do like a video version of this because I wanted to expound on it. So I'm gonna just jump right in it. Y'all know it's only a few more days, like less than 2 weeks before the new year. And with that, I've already been hearing it. People are like, oh, Zay, I'm going to get with you after the holidays to start working on my health goals. Or, oh, after the new year, I'm going to start doing this and that, this and that. Y'all, so I actually heard this the other day and I have my notes because I want to stay on track. But I think it was Lisa Nichols. I want to say it was Lisa Nichols. I don't know who it was. But she said, do not set New Year's resolutions because New Year's resolutions are just broken promises to ourselves. Like, historically speaking, and y'all can go back and read the post. I just did it yesterday. But historically speaking, people who set New Year's resolutions, they never achieve that goal. Or maybe, they'll say, oh, I'm going to start on January 1st. And then by January 15th, nobody's in the gym. Or, they're like, oh, I'm going to start over on Monday or next month. So by setting, like at the end of the day, as I'm growing and learning, what I realize is our journey is with ourselves. So the reason why a lot of people may not feel confident or may feel like, they're not worthy or deserving of things is because you know who you really are. You know what I mean? Like when you're in front of other people, you can get away with some things. And I'm not going to say you're going to lie, but you can get away with some things. You know what I mean? Versus, when you say you're going to do something, it's best that you do it so you can prove to yourself you are who you say you are. Because when you're living a life and you aren't doing who you're perceived or whatever your self-image of that you have for yourself, it bothers you and it messes with your self-esteem. And that's why so many people are lacking confidence or don't have self-esteem because they don't keep their word to themselves. So, yeah, so it's very important that we do what we say we're going to do and also be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're going after a goal that you failed at before or that, and tell me, hey, as y'all hop on, I see y'all hopping on. Let me know where you're watching from. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's something that you failed at before, or if it's something that you've never done before and you are a little nervous and you're like, man, I may be a little bit unprepared, like be real with yourself. Set the goal, you know what I mean? Set the goal where it is going to get you off your butt every single day. But, be honest with yourself. Be like, bro, like, okay. And weight loss is easy, but we can talk about like financial, whatever you want, whatever your goal is. Or even if you just want to be a better person, you know what I mean? Like start with one person at a time. So yeah, do not set New Year's resolutions because most of us have proven to ourselves that we're not going to achieve them. And it's okay because guess what? We have air in our lungs. We have a new day and we still can work toward the goal. It doesn't mean that the goal isn't going to happen. It's just that we have to strategize and be smarter about the goal. Okay. So at the end of the day, and also like even with people with diet plans, I'm gonna be real. Y'all know I love helping people reach their health goals. But, a lot of people think that what I offer is gonna be a quick fix. Or, no, if you're on a health journey, like it's a complete transformation. And I've talked about this before as far as transformation. You have to transform your mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, oh, let me go in and lose weight real quick. That's not how it works. When you are trying to put yourself in a different lifestyle, or, you're trying to be in a different place, you have to do different things. So, you have to change. You have to change. It's not about like, oh, well, if I do this diet for a week or 2 weeks, then I'm just automatically going to get my goal. I mean, it's definitely time consistent, but you have to change your mindset in order to change your lifestyle. Now, like my program that I do have, it is a tool to help you get to your goal, but no matter what diet you do, whether it's keto, whether it's vegetarian, you still have to transform your mind to keep those results. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, well, I took this pill and now I have my health goal, and you know, after I get my health goal, I can't work at it. You know what I mean? Like you have to, after you get that goal, you have to keep educating yourself and working on it, or you're going to lose the goal. And we see that all the time with people who are lottery winners, right? They have all this money, but they don't have the mindset of how to grow the money or how to keep the money, or they hoard the money because they're scared they're going to lose it and they don't get to enjoy the money. So at the end of the day, you have to change. And I guess I will tell the story on this live as well. The story of the caterpillar. Y'all, did you know that a caterpillar and a butterfly, they're two completely different animals. They're not the same animal. Like if you learn about how a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly, they're two completely different animals. So the caterpillar is the caterpillar, right? But whenever it goes into that cocoon and it literally crystallizes. It becomes like a gloop. It becomes like whenever it's going through that transformation inside of that cocoon, it's literally deteriorating, and then it recreates itself, and then it becomes a caterpillar. So a caterpillar, and so that's why, you know, and I thought that was just so fascinating. So I just think that, you know, whenever I'm like trying to go for a new goal or I'm working on something, I'm always like, girl, you got to let this old part of you go, or you got to let old Zay go, or this part of Zay got to go, because new Zay needs something more of me, or needs something different than what old Zay did to get to where I am, if that makes sense. So if you have a goal, y'all, do not set a New Year's resolution. 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 If you have a goal, you just have to change and do the work. And y'all, we live in the information age. If there's anything that you want to know how to do, all you have to do is Google it. All you have to do is, you know, find somebody who already achieved it. There's so many people out here flashing their success, or I mean, you can look around, open your eyes, use your eyes. You know what I'm saying? You can see who has the results that you want, and if that person has the results that you want, ask the person, how did you get that result that I want? And you got to decide, right? You got to decide, and you got to commit to it. You got to decide and you got to commit to it. It's no trick. So like I said, setting a New Year's resolution would literally be just, for the most part, I mean, you may do something different and come shut me up, all right? But for the most part, historically speaking, when we set New Year's resolutions, we do not follow through on those resolutions. Okay? If you want your life to be different, you must change. Cause y'all, we can't be living a life of, you know, lack of confidence or not being our full selves. Speaking of, y'all, all 2022, honey, like Zay Faith, okay? Zay Faith is gonna be in full effect. She's here, y'all. She's already here. You see, I've already been practicing. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm practicing what I'm doing. Hold on, what? I'm practicing what I preach, honey. Like Zay Faith is in full effect. I'm really excited to be sharing this new journey with y'all, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what you want, but I'm gonna just give y'all an example. For me, when I die, I know it's turning real quick, but when I die, I want to say I have lived. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel like, you know, I don't want to die with regrets. I mean, of course, there may be regrets because, for people who, like, you know, have reported, you know, sitting with people in hospice, or, the elderly people, they have so many regrets. For me, I want to experience life, and life comes with failures. Life comes with, hurt and pain. And I want to really, like, when I die, I want to be like, boom, I lived. I did that thing the best. I fucked up. I messed up a lot, but I did it. I don't want to get to my death safe. Like, the only thing that we can't come back from is death. You know what I'm saying? The only thing we cannot come back from is death. So I just feel like, why not take a chance? Why not experience and explore life and do scary things? You know what I'm saying? So, Zay Faith, hello. Nice to meet me. I'm going to have to reintroduce myself. I might do a live on January 1st. Reintroducing myself. Even though I'm practicing it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not waiting till January 1st to do this live to let y'all know. I'm doing it now. See? So yeah, start now, y'all. If there's a goal that you want, you have to practice it, right? So for instance, like let's say if you want to wake up earlier. I'll use that example. You cannot wait you can't say, oh, on January 1st, I'm going to start waking up at 5 o'clock. No, if January 1st is goal time, you need to start mentally preparing and start practicing it now. Like, set your alarm clock 30 minutes back, or however, you got to practice that. You know what I'm saying? You can, but that first day may be great. And I'm speaking from experience, y'all. I done told myself I'm going to be in the 5 a.m. club so many times. I'm like in the 5:30, 5:45 club. But it's literally a practice every single day. I mean, you got to give yourself some love and grace, but don't give yourself a hard deadline. Say from this moment on, you need to like get in the mindset and start practicing it ahead of time, if that makes sense. Okay, so start now. If you have a goal that you're like, ooh, starting in January, I'm going to start doing that. No, start now. And that brings me to my point. And I actually want to do. For instance, if you have health goals, right? We didn't just all of a sudden get unhealthy yesterday. We've been unhealthy for months or for a couple years, right? And I know y'all done seen my journey. 1 minute, I'm 10 minutes later, next minute, I done lost weight again. It's a journey, y'all. See, it's life, it's fun. But I do think it, makes you more relatable and humbles you. But with that being said, y'all, we have to remember, yes, it is the holiday season. Yes, it is the holiday season. Enjoy yourself. But the holiday is the holiday, right? The holiday is the holiday. So, I know y'all done threw away all your Thanksgiving food for those of you who do celebrate Thanksgiving. But, if you you eat the food on the day, maybe a day and a half. But like, for instance, if you celebrate Christmas, right? Christmas is one day. You got Christmas Eve, so you can start, snacking and enjoying the treats. But Christmas itself is only one day. We should not be eating like Christmas is 3 weeks. Christmas is only one day. So if you have a health goal, do not be telling yourself, oh, I'm going to wait until after the new year to start getting healthy, or to start losing weight, or to start hitting the gym. No, you need to go on that walk now, today, or, in the morning, or whenever you get off work. Like, start making those habits now. I mean, if you are going to have a holiday treat, because it is the holiday season, your breakfast or your dinner or your, one of those meals throughout the day need to be normal and clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're even if you are going to really start on January 1st, you're making it harder for yourself to like get to the goal. Like, you're pushing yourself 10 steps back versus, you know what I mean? Like, if your goal is to lose 10 pounds, why would you gain another 5 pounds? So then you would have to lose 15 pounds instead of 10 if you started today. If that makes sense. So number one, some things that, like, whatever your goal is, you can start now. Like, if you feel like, the year of 22, which I think we're going to do a promotion on Devan, I see you. The year of 22 should be for you, y'all. So if you want the year of 22 to be more of a journey where you are, it's a year for you where you want to grow and develop yourself, and whether that's in your finances, whether that's in your relationships, whether that's just personal development for you, whether you want to do more self-care, more self-love, start now. Don't try to say, well, I'm using these examples because it's been a thought in my head at least one point in my life, maybe. But don't tell yourself, oh, I really want to go to bed earlier. I'm going to start on January 1st. No, bro, I'm telling you, I done failed at this so many times. I told you I'm still not in the 5 a.m. club. I'm in the 5:30, 5:45, sometimes 6 o'clock club. But this ain't about me. What I'm saying is, if you want to start that new practice for your self-care, you should start now. Start practicing it now. So if you want to say, boom, first thing in the morning, I want to wake up and do gratitude. Start that now. Don't wait. Because by the time you get into the new year, you want to be in momentum, and you want it to be in full effect. Because right now it could be your learning curve and your practices. Or whatever your goal is. I try to give y'all some examples because I know most people feel like new year, new you. But I want to remind you that every day is a new you. Every moment is a new you, y'all. We're so, human beings, we're so blessed. We're some blessed creatures to be able to, spit out of mouth, to be able to, be conscious enough to be intentional about our life. So whatever your goal is, and it don't have to be nothing big, it doesn't have to be anything drastic. Look inside your heart. You know what you really want. You know what's important to you. Don't worry about what everybody else say, what everybody else think is important to do or to have right now. You know what's in your heart. Hey, I really want to do this for myself, because like I said, at the end of the day, we came into this world by ourselves. We're going to leave this world by ourselves. Even if you have kids, even if you have a partner, you are the only person who's with you in your skin until the day you don't breathe no more. So with that being said, whatever that one thing is that you want to do, and you've been holding off because you've been scared, or you just didn't believe in yourself, y'all, only thing we can't come back from is death. And so if you're afraid people gonna judge you or whatever it may be, listen, there are billions of people in this world. Find your people, and your people are gonna love you, and they're gonna appreciate you, and they're gonna actually help you get there. But do that one thing for you, and you have to commit. And the thing I say about commit is, for y'all who know, I am in a long distance relationship. My boyfriend is in an entire different continent. That's how long distance it is. It's crazy. But I'm literally committed to this man. We are committed. You know what I'm saying? It's not we had a miscommunication, so I'm just going to go out here and be loose. You know what I'm saying? Commitment is all in, no matter what. Unconditional. You know what I'm saying? People use that word unconditional love loosely. But you have to have that with yourself and for yourself. If you want to live a happy life, it's literally about being true to you and doing what's real to you for you, because it's your journey in your life. So you have to have that level, and I'm just using me as an example, but you have to have that level of commitment and honesty and love for yourself to do that. So without further ado, y'all, I am curious, what are you going to commit to for the year of 2022 for you? Not thinking about your kids, not thinking about your parents, not thinking about your friends or your family. What do you want? I really want to know. Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you on the next video. Have a nice holiday season. I'll see you in the next video.